continuation with Doug, my cousin. And this is a long intermission, as I just saw flashing over there. This is a long intermission of a break, so here I am. I know that in our previous session, multiple parts, lots of interruptions, but we were in hopes of maybe having him be able to touch a wall for me, so I don't know if that's gonna be something we can try again. But I got all the lights on again. And then just for the sake of things, because again, sometimes they're difficult, but let's just see. That one was easy. That was easy. One-handed over here. I can't see my finger. Let's see if that's better. And then one more time. Okay, this one might be difficult. All right. All right, disco, 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 disco. And that one should be reset any moment now. There. So I've never had all of them go off, but I'm not asking you to. I was just making sure that they were kind of easy to tap and activate, because I know some spirits were having difficulty. And sure enough, I was like, even my finger was having difficulty on that one ball. So hopefully this will help. Again, these two seem to be a little bit easier. This one, a little stubborn. That was a little stubborn. Hope that helped. Also, how to do it. You know, tap, tap, tap on it. Yep. So it's a good way for myself and others to know that you're spiritually here by you wowing us with the capel just going off without no one touching it. Okay, only you touched it. And again, I am at least 2.5 feet away. I even moved my chair further back. Again, this is Doug. And no wonder why you weren't saying anything, because I didn't have GhostTube on. Oops, my bad. My bad. I have it on now. All right, now you can use the GhostTube app to say stuff. I don't have a whole lot of stuff to say, but maybe I'll end up saying something here and there. Because again, we mentioned a lot of things in the previous sessions. But let's just do a real quickish recap. So we have my cousin Doug, who passed away at age 60. And we are believed to now think it's between January 18th to the 21st when he actually passed. And then the discovery of his, when he was discovered in his home by his brother was in early February, between the 3rd and the 5th. And that brother's name was Mike, or is Mike. He has one ex-wife who has a daughter from another marriage. Maybe their names will come up here on the GhostTube app since I did not mention them. I'm not sure if we want to mention them. He also enjoys smoking cigarettes or cigars, but I think it's more cigarettes. He seems like a bit of on the quiet side when we were hanging out as family. His cause of passing was due to a heart failure or maybe a heart attack. His mom is my aunt, Key, and his dad is Robert. And his dad had a little bit more favor towards Doug than Mike when it came down to sons. And if you want to share any other thing about your life that I may not know, because again, we only kind of hung out during family gatherings such as holidays. So if you want to let me know more about your life that you had, that you thought was cool and you're proud of, you can probably spew that on the lovely GhostTube app. Get to know you a bit more.
Be careful.
Be careful. Okay. Not sure if that was him. And also from our previous sessions, we've had a few unexpected visitors. If you're around, this is again a solo session with my cousin Doug. So this is not for you to step in right now. I'll have to get your, as people would say, have to get your name and a number. Call back. Just, maybe you can put your name, but again, I'm trying to focus solely on my cousin Doug. Thank you. Yeah. Because I just don't know why they keep doing that, but at least they've been warned.
Bedroom.
Yes, we are in a bedroom. We are indeed in a bedroom. I like how it says that a lot. It's like, you're in a bedroom. What if I did it in the bathroom? What if I did it in the kitchen? Would it say that? We can always test it out. Can maybe even in garage. But yes, I do like that they know where I'm at. They can see me. And one day I'm going to, you know what? Actually, I'll just do it now. Can you describe my shirt? Whether it's the color, whether what's on it. There's a few multiple colors you could do, but the main color of the shirt and the figure, or there's a bunch of them, but the main figure, what is on it. If you can do that, and if you say that and it says it, I'll be like, see, they can see me. Yeah, so today was a end of school party for my sister, and two of her staff members. I informed them about what I do, and I told them about my channel. So we'll see if they watch this. Because I said, yeah, I got a lot of cat ball activities. Got to get some good confirmation of things with GhostTube. And, it's from my family members to special sessions. So hopefully they watch it. So, yeah. So again, if you're able to describe the shirt that I have, from the color to the figures.
I can't hear you.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Doug, can you hear me now? Can you go to the yellow if you can hear me now? Okay. So I was just testing to see if you can see me. So you were
crying.
Crying. Oh. Are you crying right now? Because if you're crying, that means that spirits have emotions. I'm not crying. Wait, hold on.
Correct.
Correct. Oh, you're crying? I didn't know spirits can cry. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that you're crying. Any way to cheer you up? I didn't know they. Well, that explains. I wonder if that's for all spirits. But yeah, I mean, I was a little teary-eyed yesterday. But yeah, aw. Hope he's not crying because he can't activate these balls. That's sad. Well, it was very sad to hear that you unfortunately passed away in this early 2025. I don't even know the last time we got to see each other. And that was a very long time. I think it was a holiday. No, wait. Might have been somebody's memorial dinner. Maybe Aunt Key's memorial dinner. I think it may have been that. Or was it ours? So it's either was between 2011 or 2015. I'm not going to end this session because of that interruption. It's going to say this 3 times. Sorry. Hold on. This is her lovely time to eat. By the way, if you guys have a cat, you should totally invest in an automatic feeder. It's awesome. Especially when you can't be here to feed them. Okay, we should be good. You might have to ignore her munching on food, people. It's not a spirit. It's just her. So, looks like we're okay. But yeah, again, sad to hear that you're gone and I wasn't able to say goodbye or even get to, hang out just a bit more. So to those people, maybe you should think about hanging out with those family members that you haven't seen in a while. Get in contact with them. And unfortunately, I did not let my mom know about calling Mike. I'm so sorry. I had to rush off and deal with it. Well, stress day. So might mention that for her tomorrow to give him a jingle. Because I really am concerned about him as well. And that's the reason why I told, the tone, I knew something wasn't right. I knew, when he was trying to say that there was a message, but didn't say what. But I knew something wasn't right. So, my intuition was sadly correct. That something unfortunately happened. I wish it wasn't this, but sadly it was. Could you maybe let me know if you had a good life while you were here? Did you feel like you had a good time here on Earth as a human? Oh.
Bring it to me.
Okay, I don't know if you meant my camera. Awesome, I'm glad that you enjoyed your life. Yay.
Look closely.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking closely.
Brian.
Brian? Brian? Oh, I know who. Wait, Brian. Will he be considered a cousin to me too? I don't know.
Struggle.
Brian is having a struggle? By the way, yes, there is a Brian in our family on that side. Did you want to send a message to Brian? If you want to send a message to that Brian that I'm thinking of, you can. Again, you can either say it on the GhostTube app, or you can maybe activate one of the cat balls for him. Okay, go.
Overwhelmed.
You were overwhelmed? Or you feel overwhelmed? Brian, struggle. So either he's struggling to do something. He's either overwhelmed with the thought of, if these balls are just not something you want to do, which is understandable, it would be cool if you did. Maybe make a really loud sound, perhaps, if that's possible. He's trying to either say no. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I know Brian came up earlier in a previous session, but I think this might be related to a family member that's connected to this side. So again, don't know if I'll ever see this, but if he's ever watching, that was probably for you. He's probably saying hi. Oh, that was a drawing. So I already kind of did ask this, but if you are able to let me know that you're at peace, could you maybe activate the EMF meter to orange or red to confirm that you are at peace? Well, that's a strong yellow. So I guess I can count that. Because when they hold it a lot longer, it makes it mean they're really right there and trying to get the message out. So okay.
Demonic.
Again, 100% of this GhostTube app is not going to be that. It's going to be like 95. So 5% of this is going to probably be, well, not necessary related. Where'd it go? Oh, it's not there anymore. So, yeah. Unless he was referring to something else. Because I doubt he's saying that he feels demonic. It's not what he's saying. So this is just this app just spewing nonsense. See? He's like, yep, that's not me. I didn't say that. So I don't know how this app works. I just know that the majority of the stuff that has been coming through has been kind of relevant. But again, some weren't. So I don't know if the spirit is going through the 750 words to make up a phrase or tell us a name or whatever. But maybe their energy pushes out something.
Why can't I come?
Why can't you come? Like your spirit? Isn't your spirit here already? Again.
You want it?
I do. Well, I don't know what I want, but I guess I do want the cat pulse to be activated. That'd be cool. If you're referring to knowing that you're peace, I think you already confirmed that with the strong yellow. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the three of us? The three girls? So you remember my older sister? My twin? And I. Okay. I was going to ask him, I'm like, which one did you favor? Just for the silliness of it, you don't have to be honest. I mean, you don't have to do it, but I'm just curious. Out of the three of us, the first green is the oldest, the twin is the yellow, and the orange is me. Which one did you favor the most out of the three girls, aka your aunt's daughters? Which one did you favor the most, if you can answer that? And if you don't, scratch that question. Got it. Okay, I did that to somebody else, and I thought it was interesting how he had favored the older son. All right, I'm scratching that one. I just thought I'd ask.
Accident.
An accident? Did you have an accident? Was the accident part of how you passed, or the reason why you passed? Yeah, I didn't think so. Or did you have an accident in your past life? Like, not past, you know me. Like, prior to passing. Okay. Was it a motorcycle accident? Okay. Okay. So, could you tell me how many of the family members that I know are with you or around you when you're coming and going, but mostly in heaven? Like, could you maybe tell me like a number on the GhostTube app? It's like, scratch that too. I mean, there's a lot to list. Because I can only assume he's with his mom, Key, his dad, his other dad, which is his stepdad, let me go back. You're also with your stepdad. Do you see your stepdad? When I'm saying stepdad, I'm talking about Arthur. Interesting. But you're with your biological dad. Okay. So it doesn't seem like you were saying you were with...
It's cold.
It's cold? Wow, it's really activating that one. Wow, very strong. Fortunately, I don't know Morse code. But yes, he did just say it's cold, and I did kind of have a little bit of a wow. Just as I'm saying that, I just feel like it like the temperature's dropping on my left yet again. You're on my left, aren't you? You're by my left side? Yeah, I kind of have a little bit of a cold temperature. Again, there's no windows open. I don't have any of those things that makes draft on the floor to, and I'm not moving my hand back and forth, so that's not making it cold either. So it's definitely a spirit. Thank you, him. Well, I'm sure he's with his family up there. And he did say that he's keeping an eye on Mike, his brother. And see, he did pass away in January, so I'm not sure. Maybe it takes some time to
Hanged.
hang. This has come up before, and usually it's not relevant unless he's talking about a hanging ornament, such as a wind chime outside. Other than that, I don't think he did that. Are you able to see me? Like you can physically see me with a device that's filming you. Can you see that? Okay. Green is 1, yellow is 2, 3 is 4, and then red is 5. How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, maybe higher? Oh wait, he's on my left. So again, not including the really bright green, but the second green is 1. Okay, I was going to say that yellow is 2, and then the orange is 3, and the other one was 5.
Succeed.
Yeah, he did succeed. It was, where's my hand? It was 2. Good job. So he can't see me. It's just unfortunately these devices, they should have made the first one blue or the second one blue, not like darkish green to like a light green, but because you can't tell. Not even if I got close, you can't really tell. It's like a very, what do you call it? Slight light tone difference. That's it. That's why I was like, whenever I try to have to explain to these spirits, I'm like, oh, the first green, that's constantly there, and the second green, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways, cool. See, he can see me. I mean, again, if he happens to spew out the color of my shirt or what's on my shirt, there's a few things that could be on my shirt. That'd be cool too. But again, not pressuring him. It just happens to come out while I'm still filming. Awesome. Because again, he did finally say Key's name after a couple cuts on our video. And once he said that, I'm like, yay, I can finally say your name. Because I was trying to avoid saying her name just to see if it came out. So that was nice. Yeah, I can't tell if that was the house making a little quick tick. Probably the house. We're having a bit of a storm, I guess. Not like bad storm or anything, but you got the dark clouds coming in. And the wind's picking up. So yeah. Unfortunately, during the party, the wind was picking up. I'm like, ugh. It's been beautiful for the past few days, and then the wind starts picking up. On the day you have a big party. So, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but, well, first off, are you aware of how long my hair is? Because I'm assuming you do see me. So are you aware of how long it's been, how long it's gotten? Okay, here. Blech. I can get it out of this ponytail. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure if you're able to roam around, but if you just kind of glance my way, you can probably now see how long it's gotten. Whoa, that was strong. Yeah.
Ungodly.
What? Well, it is kind of ungodly. That's why I'm going to have it taken care of tomorrow. Fingers crossed that she doesn't reschedule again. But
all right.
Well, anyways, I'll show you my hair tomorrow, or maybe Saturday. No session recording. Just gonna say, hey, check this out, and then it'll probably be just zoom in the EMF, and then you can just let me know how you like it. But my hopes is to obviously cut some of it and do something else with it, because I'm getting tired of it. It's been 3 years since it was last done. Have you ever had long hair? Sort of long? Okay. Yeah, I mean, so like, not like shoulder length, but like 3 inches or something. Okay, see? Oh, well, I mean, again, he probably can't answer this because anything related to heaven and the questions, they can't normally answer. But just curious, do angels exist? If you can't answer, it's because it's a heavenly role. You can't say anything about heaven. That's my theory. The only way we're going to find out is when it's our time. Mm-hmm. Yep, see, told you guys. I didn't know it. I just had that gut feeling. You can't answer it. Dang it. He's like, yep, can't answer it. Sorry. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at you, child. But we do know that spirits do exist. So that's one thing that is confirmed. And he can confirm it by going to the yellow. Yep. So I know that there have been a few people that are already kind of asking if I can have them, have me communicate with somebody that had passed it away. And I'm just letting them know, I think they can do what I'm doing right now. Is that correct? They should be able to have an EMF meter, some cat balls, can do the 4-pack or 2, the GhostTube app, and you don't have to film, but you can just have, a portrait or an object, and you can just have a good chat with them. They will come. It's kind of like, considered like summoning them for a moment. Yep. And then I noticed that when I finished the session, just as I was packing up and getting ready, it says, you're welcome. And so I was like, oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, again, I wasn't filming, but that's okay. And then there was another session where somebody says, I'm going, and I'm like, oh, that was nice to let them know that I can, like, they confirmed after I turned off all my devices that they had decided to leave. So I know that whenever I have them being pulled, aka summoned, after the session, I don't know where they're going, but they can come and go. So again, to those viewers who, want to communicate to a beloved one, you can test it out. Same objects that I use, or tools. And it wasn't too expensive to purchase this. I think it was like $24 on the, good old Amazon. As well as, of course, GhostTube, free. You can pay for the 1500 word bank version, but I'm not doing that right now.